Hi everyone, it's the 12th of December. We had the break out of the black bull flag that I showed in yesterday's video, obviously with the action from the CPI data, but it still was a really big action. It got to that purple broken support and it stopped right there. I'm going to remove this golden. So we may have still some downside. I would still love to see it coming down to that blue plus golden double support. I don't know if it's going to get there. It's quite a quite let's say a sell-off if it wants to get there at 6,020 or so. But either way, the market is still, the dips are getting bought big time still. The SPX cash is the same picture. That red line is still the ultimate target at 6,175 or so. But are we going to get a bit more pullback before we run there? I don't know. It's just, yeah, I mean, let's say if we start to come down, I'm going to put it out there. This could become the next bull flag. So let's put it there, this golden bottom band, if it gets there. Dow Jones had no such action yesterday. So Nasdaq and ES ran really big, but Dow Jones and Russell are staying behind. And we have to watch this golden downtrend, which is quite a steep one, but it still managed to keep it suppressed, keep it pushing it down. I don't think the red bottom band is going to get tested before this thing breaks out. Either way, the breakout is going to be, of course, quite bullish, and I think it will keep on at least for the backtest of this green broken support. On the Dow Jones Cash is the same. The golden downtrend is still on, and that's what's driving it to the downside. Is it going to break out today? We will have to watch out very carefully. And if and when it does, we buy that thing. Nasdaq reached a new all-time high after the break of the black bull flag, which I showed in the video yesterday. This was the breakout point. I thought it is going to, obviously CPI news came in, but I thought with the normal, like if it has moved organically without the news, I think it would have come down to the red bottom band and then break out of the black. So maybe there is still a chance to test that red bottom band before it rallies towards 21,900. Nasdaq cash had touched that blue resistance right there. That's why it stopped. One, two, three, four. I mean the fourth touch, not the third touch, but the fourth touch was stopped by that blue resistance. So I'm expecting a bit more pullback, maybe pull back all these lost ground, all these gains of yesterday ultimately. And then the red bottom band, if it holds, we rally, maybe even beyond that blue resistance. And ultimately, it is again a long shot and wishful thinking, but why not? We may get to that golden top band in the next couple of weeks, months, especially if that purple support stays intact. Russell is still inside this purple textbook bull flag, 3 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom. If we break out, I think it is going to be a really beautiful buy signal when it gets there. FTSE is approaching to that purple resistance, not really approaching, but it's still staying there. If it goes beyond 8,400, I think it's going to get to 8,600. DAX is inside this black potential bull flag. The consolidation is very much sideways, and there is no sell-off whatsoever, and not really a correction, any big correction. So I'm going to now show you something here, right? This 2 touches, 3 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom band. If it breaks that red top band properly, right? I think without coming to I mean, ideally, let's put it this way. Ideally, it touches the black support together with the red today, and then rally to break that red top band. And the level, it has to happen, of course, very quickly in the next few hours. at 20,325, and then from there rally while confirming this black channel, right? Let's put it, this is wishful thinking on the black bottom band. The French index is that green support right there. 1, 2. If it touches that green bottom band, it should get to that purple potential resistance. Either way, the back test of the golden broken resistance held the support yesterday. So this is looking still quite bullish. This here is TLT. It's coming down a little bit, and you can see here, if it touches the green plus red, I think we're going to rally. This is the 10-year Treasury note. Hasn't touched that black resistance, but when it does, it may keep coming down. And oil has broken out after, it didn't touch that purple support. It has now broken that red top band, which I had mentioned and yesterday. Is it going to, this here is a breakout, obviously. Is it going to get to the green and then come down? It may, of course, entirely disregard that green top band, but I think it will hold. We'll pull back one more time, hopefully touch that purple support at some point at 65.50, if that green top band holds. Okay, so and also the Brent oil, you can see the blue resistance that I showed yesterday is broken. Is it going to keep coming? Is it going to rally to that green top band? And we may have this kind of an uptrend. So if it touches the red and maybe like this, and then keep on rallying towards 75 and then come down to test that golden long-term support once again, just one more time. And that would be 68.50 on the Brent oil. Gold is, you can see here, this was the back test on the red. It's the testing of that golden plus red, massive rally, right? It is beautiful double support test. As long as it stays inside the golden, so if it touches the golden bottom band today, I think we're going to get to that 27.34, 33.34, that red top band, and then maybe we'll correct one more time. Obviously, that red top band may get completely ignored, and then it may keep on rallying, really. So it is a so let's say potential sideways channels, top band, potential resistance. I can even give you the exact level. It's at 27.35 actually. And the continuous futures, you can see it got to, let's put it this way. It's now touching that. It's going to test it's going to test that golden top band right there, right off the golden bottom band, and then rally to that green top band. That's my guess for today's action. Let's put it this way. Okay, and if we put a parallel line to that, it is still it looks like a nice channel, but of course it has to bounce right about here and then keep on going towards 27.75, that green top band. Also, I think it will coincide with the red top band on the spot chart, right? That spot chart's red top band. So gold is obviously outperforming silver and platinum, but it may change. Silver bounced off the blue support. Unfortunately, the breakout of the golden bull flag is not really very clean. This bull flag was broken, but its back test is not really holding. So I'm going to remove this golden. To have clarity, I think we have the green bottom band that is coming our way. So if it touches the green, I think silver is going to keep on rallying above 33. So we bought the break of the blue resistance. It got back tested, and I'm hoping that it's not going to penetrate back into the blue, and it's going to keep on rallying inside the green uptrend. And on the silver continuous futures, it already made new highs and it's coming down. If it touches the blue, it should keep on pushing all the way to, let's say, 34 plus. Now, platinum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on that blue resistance. It is a very strong resistance. Of course, The rule is the stronger the resistance, the stronger the move once it breaks. But it's also valid for the support. So 4 touches on the support, the blue support, and 5 touches on the blue resistance. It still hasn't resolved and it's selling off. My worry is that it is going to break it to the downside. So if it does, I think it also becomes a short entry, which should also break this red support and come all the way to 880. But of course, if it breaks the blue resistance, then you buy that thing. It hasn't broken out yet. Similarly, on the you can see beautiful blue resistance on the continuous futures. So maybe we'll see a breakout today or tomorrow. Today would be nice. If it can break this 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, then I think it is going to rally big. But yeah, it has to break out. It has to really break this blue resistance first. Natural gas bounced off the black support. This was the triple support, black plus red plus green. Broke out, back tested. It got to the red top band, almost broke it. And I think it will break it because this is a bull flag. And 1, 2, 3, this is not a very clear breakout, but I think it will break. And then nat gas is going to get to that blue top band. This is the continuous futures, by the way. Always look at that left top corner. And I think the target is going to be 3750, maybe 3800. And on the January contract, it is also targeting, I mean, not maybe 3750, but at least minimum target is 3600. 3750 would break this blue resistance for the January contract together with the red. That red one is a potential resistance, by the way. It's not a really strong, it's not a confirmed resistance, but if it gets there, we may see a big down move. So that would become a double resistance right there. Let's see how it unfolds, but the minimum target I still think is 3620. That will be the magical number for the January contract. Now, copper is moving. It is forcing that golden top band. This is a bear flag, and it's forcing it to break to the upside, which is obviously very bullish. And the March contract has broken finally that blue resistance after bouncing off this golden support. The red bull flag was already broken, so I'm hoping that copper is going to keep on pushing towards 450, 470. I'm still holding long from 427. And palladium is now making a move, another move. That blue resistance is extremely strong, guys. What a strength. This was the fakie before election. And I think people thought Trump is not going to win. And then Trump won, and this is what happened. So that blue resistance is still holding, but once it breaks, I think palladium is going to run big. This here is euro. Now let's do forex. The blue top band hasn't really broken, and when it does, I think it's going to run. Pound sterling is looking good after the blue supports back test, and it's out of the green. So I think there is more upside. Is it going to backtest? Maybe it will. And if it does, I think there's going to be keep on pushing without breaking that blue support. US dollar, Japanese yen, green top band. Okay, this was, I think, news related. Now, is it going to come down and break this green bottom band? That would also signal weakness on US dollar. I think confirm the weakness on US dollar. And I think it will come down, maybe touch the green bottom band and then sell off. DXY is back testing the blue broken support here together with the purple internal resistance, right? That's a double resistance, and I'm expecting it to keep on selling. Aussie had sold off all the way to the last tick of this one. And I was thinking that blue support was breaking, but now you can see here, it is now trying to recover back above that broken blue support. Now, obviously the break out of the golden downtrend would be superbly bullish. So let's see how Aussie unfolds, but I think there is still a chance for Aussie to rally. And Kiwi maybe ultimately wants to target this green bottom band, and the level would be 56.80, somewhere just around 56.80. If it touches, I think this is a major bull flag in the making. It would be a major bull flag in the making. This is the high of beginning of last year. This is almost a year-long bull flag, but of course it has to bounce off the green bottom band to confirm the formation of this channel. US dollar CAD is now approaching, so it's basically going into the headwinds, I think. But of course, is it going to touch the green and then come down? That's the big question. Coffee reversed at the red top band, which is where I closed my long, but I don't think it's going to go below this golden support. Maybe it will come down to fill some of the gaps. Usually, like there were some gaps before, but they were not really filled. And if it comes down towards this golden support, I still expect another touch on that red top band, and even maybe ultimately we're going to smash it. And that would open the way for 400, 450, 500, 550. That's my long-term target is 550. Wheat touched the black resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe it will come down and then bounce off the black bottom band. And on the March contract, let's see, that green top band is a potential resistance. We're not there yet, though. Soybeans, right? It is very critical now what soybeans wants to do. So I'm going to put, come on, yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 touches on the blue support, red bear flag. So if it breaks this blue, I think it will come down. And the purple support may be also broken. And it touched that red resistance for the third time after kind of penetrating back into the green bear flag, broken bear flag. So I'm going to remove that because that's breached. Now, it is extremely important what it wants to do here. Is it going to break this red resistance, which may be the break of that blue top band as well? And that would open the way for much higher for soybeans. This is extremely critical what it wants to do here, what it is going to do here. And I'm going to put this right there. Okay. So it's kind of that's green support. So let's put this in green. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it breaks the green support, anything below 990, I think, or 989 would break that green support, and that should break also this blue bottom band, and that would open the way for sub 970. If it breaks the red top band, which it tried yesterday, then I think soybeans is going to rally. So very critical, and the red top band is at 1,000. Somewhere around 1,000, it would actually break out to the upside. Corn has broken the golden, red, and that's why it's running. But the March contract is now very close to that blue top band. If it touches that purple plus blue, which I mentioned in yesterday's video, that is 452. Okay, 452, 53. Then I think maybe corn is going to come down again. And cocoa is getting closer to that green top band, but the cocoa March contract has tested that red plus blue double resistance. So I think maybe we'll see some pullback. Sugar is still consolidating. Let's see. Red plus this year is the continuous consolidation still on, and the March contract hasn't moved. But if it touches the green, maybe we'll see one more dive from that level all the way to sub 20, right? All the way to sub 20. And cotton bounced off the golden support. That resistance became a support now. And it has to get to the purple, maybe pull back, and then a break to the upside would open the way for higher prices. I'm doing cotton because one of the members wants to see it, so I'm going to keep it. Let's have a look at now. Everything is done, right? Yes. So let's have a look at Bitcoin off the blue support. Hasn't really gone to the blue top band, so there is more upside. Clearly, it has to break the blue top band without breaking the blue bottom band. If it breaks the blue bottom band, then I think it may pull back further. Ethereum is off the red plus green, and it's off also the black support. So that's kind of a triple support right around here. And I think it's going to keep on pushing to that black top band, and then we'll see what happens. Binance coin bounced off the blue support. It has to get to that green resistance and smash it. Solana is inside the green bull flag, but so far it hasn't really broken out. My mouse is acting up. Green bottom band, green top band has to be broken by Solana for a rally. And Ripple has formed the black bull flag. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A breakout should take Ripple, I think, towards 420. And Fetch AI off the purple support. I'm thinking there is more upside, but maybe it wants to come down to the black and then rally. IOTA has to break that black resistance. So let's switch to the daily, right? But yesterday's dips were bought, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. That red support together with the green, so audio has to get to the blue top band and smash it. That's the only way for a major break. And theta is okay. Is it starting a long-term consolidation, maybe purple and then rally? I wouldn't be too surprised if that happens. And TIA off the golden support, but it has to get to the golden top band before it pulls back to start another bull flag formation. Jasmy is off the black support. The danger is with Jasmy is that it may break that black support, which would mean a deeper correction. And data off the blue, I'm hoping that it's going to at least get to that golden top band. Okay, so that's the kind of the minimum target. And if it completely smashes it, then the red top band is at 17 cents, right? NIA has to break the red giant bull flag. ADA has to break this purple resistance, which is at 140, 150, if it moves there. OM broke out. Yesterday I mentioned it broke out of the purple bull flag and it's back testing it. And I think it will recover and it will really keep on running. This year is a beautiful bull flag broken, right? Like this, yeah. And it's nice back test right here, right? And I think it will keep on running. And Dash has to break that green and red double resistance, has to break it for rally. Doji 1.3, Zcash. Is it going to come down to the purple bottom band? I hope not. I hope it goes beyond the green, red, and smashes that purple top band. That would be awesome for Zcash. CAS made no move to the green top band, but maybe it will ultimately. FTM looking good. Monero, it bounced really big after yesterday's video, right? It was at 175. It reached 210 after yesterday's video because it's the green resistance that is broken out, right? This here is a giant bull flag. It's broken and back tested, which means I think we're going to get to that 500 plus. And PAL is up and it is now wants to follow through with this breakout. Pepe, red top band is the target. Chainlink was big. Chainlink back tested the green internal support and it made a new high. This year is the relative strength by Chainlink. Remember, I gave you this at 8. Okay, at 8.2. Back rallied, came down, bull flag, bear flag broken to the upside, blue resistance broken, green, everything worked wonders really with Chainlink. And Shiba has to get to the red and break it. Polkadot, so far, it hasn't really backtested this blue broken bull flag, but either way, it looks very bullish. It would look amazing if it can go beyond the red and golden resistance, and that level is 12 plus. GRT, okay, I think ultimately wants to test that purple top band. Aave is the champion. Look at this. I gave you Aave so many times, and the green, blue, and Aave is running big time. Venery out of the blue, and I think it will keep on running unless it wants to backtest the green once again. ACH wants to get to that red top band. AVAX getting closer to that red top band. Chili's is off the green support, even though it's damaged. It wants to get to the red, and I think it will smash it. CKB, right? It wants to get to this golden resistance zone and break it. I think ultimately it will do it. CKB is one of the good ones. And Coty off the golden, it wants to test the red and maybe even break it. That would open the way for Coty's all-time highs. And Litecoin is off the red. I think it wants to get beyond the green. RSR has to break that black top band to rally. Sandbox looking good. Ultimately, green top band is the target. Toncoin is off the, let's say, blue support, right? Almost tested it there. Green. So that's why it's green, very green today. And Uni is looking, it looks like it wants to test the golden. And if it does break that bear flag, this is a bear flag in the making. If it breaks it to the upside, Uni is going to get beyond $50. And True was big yesterday after bouncing off the green support. Minimum target is the green top band right there at 19 cents. Algo maybe wants to backtest the blue. It's run quite a lot, so maybe it wants to do that and then rally. MDT has to break the red top band. Unfortunately, it didn't. And Gala is off the green, perfect support. And the break off that goal. So this is the minimum target at around 9 cents. Okay. And maybe pull back one more and then break to the upside is going to target this golden top band. Sushi is okay because it has broken the green. The next target is this green resistance. And then ultimately the green top band at 23.24. V-Chain couldn't break that red top band. SKL has to break the golden resistance. That would be a buy signal. And Mana has to break this 85 cents to start a massive run towards $5, $6, $7. And EOS disappointed at the backtest of the blue, but there is still a big chance to really follow through with this breakout. SGB has to break that golden top band. This is a massive downtrend. And of course, the blue, that would be very good for the songbird. And last one is ARB. Ultimately, it wants to get to the green top band. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.